Alright, got another course for you today by Burt Golf. Looks like the Trails of Frisco, probably Frisco, Texas, if I had to guess. Someone can correct me on that if need be. You're not gonna see an amazing score here. I can guarantee that. We got a couple really bad holes that just kill the score. There are some good shots, however, during the round, and Trails of Frisco looks like your typical suburban Texas country club. The course is designed very nice. It rendered really hard on my computer and gave me a bunch of frames per second warnings, as you can see right there. I have been stuck hitting some crazy hooks. Part of it is I'm just not getting the club in the slot. Part of it is my backswing feels like garbage. And part of it is just not hitting good shots when I need to. So practicing here at Trails of Frisco, we have a long way to go on the par 4, and we clip the top of the tree, trying to go. Really missed my target on that drive and got stuck behind those trees. That was out of bounds, so I'm gonna re-hit, and this one goes to the left. So you can see like just huge variance in my swing at the moment, from 8 degrees out to in to 10 degrees. And I'm playing around with how to take the club away, go straight back, go inside, go up. Devastating quadruple bogey after all that. Trying to wipe the slate clean going to the next hole, and definitely cannot. A bail flip with the hands, and that's going left, and then a very poor effort from there, and then another poor effort from there that comes up short. So we go quad bogey, double bogey. Not ideal. Trails of Frisco so far. Kicking my butt. A little glitchy lag there, but 106 remaining. That looked much better all around. Didn't get the distance I wanted, but as far as tempo and backswing, that looked much better. Big fail here, and a bogey that didn't need to happen. We're already at +7 through 4 holes, so a bad string here, and then compound that with a topped drive that only goes a 150. Just trying to lay up, and I laid up behind a tree. So not playing Trails of Frisco like it should be played. I could have used a caddy, and pretty good shot here, but does not stay in the hole. So that's quad bogey, double bogey, bogey, bogey. Luckily, that's where we start to calm down a little bit. Here we get a good kick to the right and get out of a par 3 154 with a par. Short par 5 next. And here's some of that glitchiness. 4 frames per second. I played a course right before and right after this, and it was totally fine. So just the level of detail put into Trails of Frisco might be a little more, or the render might be not as clean. Something definitely going on there. Trying to hit one 216 and just can't quite get it there. We're going to have about 8 yards left for a birdie. Ooh, almost made it for an eagle. But we needed that birdie. Going to +7. Short par 4. Little sawed off drive there. And then 91 yards in. Just 4 yards to the right. That was a good strike. And good distance control finally. So almost righting the ship here a little bit. Getting some better holes in a row, and then promptly launching it into this horrible rough weeds tree stuff that even when you were hitting it good, it kind of ate your ball up. Now here I make a big mistake and go close to the out of bounds. Luckily it wasn't, and then trying to make a 91-yard rescue shot for bogey, and I execute that one okay. Bad drive equals a bogey there on 9. And we begin the back 9 here with a slice over to the right. It's a par 5, so we're forced to just kind of lay up to the left. I decided I'm going to go to the fairway over, where I have a little more room and a better angle at the green. And so with 163 remaining, I'm taking aim from the other fairway. Caught this one pretty clean. And really just a few feet from being really good. It's going to force me to chip. Trying to save par now. We just barely roll in there. Par save. Moving on. 11th hole. 120. That looked like a good swing. Numbers look good. Just a little long. This has been happening to me as well. Good contact has been 5-10 yards too far when I'm trying to dial in a number. And that could be because I'm getting used to bad contact. That could be because the good strikes have lower spin. Long par 4, 204, about as good as I can hit that club. It's going to roll in for a birdie. 204 away birdies, pretty rare for me. We get back to +7. Good strike there off the tee with a 3-wood, I think. 90 yards remaining. And landed at 94. Gotta land that one short and give it a chance to roll up the hill. Now trying a difficult downhill chip. And luckily that stays in there for a par. +7. Going to 14. 190. And not good strike, not good contact. It ends up being okay though. Lands 190 right next to the pin. You can see me bail on it quite a bit. Wonder if I got that good after all. Par 4, 15th. Still at +7. Playing the hole nicely here with a tight fade over the corner. Leaving a short pitching wedge or 9-iron in. Looked like good contact. Go. 2 yards. 2 feet maybe from being another birdie. Remaining at +7 though. 140. Par 3. It's drawing a little bit and it's a little too far. That ends up in the rough. softly dropping it into the circle for a par. Par 4, 17th. Really putting together an okay back nine here. This one headed right though. Now I'm forced to lay up almost backwards because the direction I wanted to go, there's too many trees in the way. So now 160 remaining. Oh. Almost landed it right next to the pin. It rolls out about 10 yards too far, however, and this one, if we get it in the circle, is going to be a bogey. So we lose that back to +8. One more hole to go. Let's see if we can birdie this one. Par 5, 534 yards. We travel over the river to the other fairway, get an amazing kick off of the cart path, and end up with a 305-yard drive. This is going to give us a chance here. 232. Good strike right at the green. With a good roll, might be up there for an auto birdie. It's going to stay out to the right and just a little short. Got to put it in the circle here. And we do. That looked pretty good. So able to birdie the last, get to +7. A horrible hole there on the third, but able to put together a decent round. Got a bunch of new courses coming up. Some of them I play good, some of them I don't. Check them out on the channel. Like, subscribe.